All right, so it's time to submit your ACIP comments. This is the ACIP meeting that is going to be held for the COVID vaccines among other vaccines. So you're going to be wanting to submit your comment to decide who is going to be getting access to these vaccines, if insurance will cover them, and also the frequency of the vaccinations that can be received. I'm going to be focusing on the COVID vaccine recommendations in my comments, but I'll read you through my comment shortly. If you go to the Federal Registrar, the docket number is CDC-2025-0024, and you must make your comment between June 9th and June 20th, so you have 5 more days as of this recording to do that. And then for inspiration, I'm going to read my comment. It's very thorough and very long, but I'm going to put this in my YouTube video that's going to be posted on this in the captions, so I'll have it there. Just copy that if you want, but please rewrite it in your own words. Don't just do a strict copy and paste, paraphrase. And this is what I wrote. Hi, my name is Patrick. I'm an engineer and scientist, and I possess no conflicts of interest. Before I begin today, I must note that the current ACIP committee appointed by RFK Jr. is a sham committee of known anti-vaccine advocates with fringe anti-science beliefs who will assuredly take action that undermine the public health of the United States. They do not have the expertise within their fields to perform their duties. They do not have the experiential history of the dozens of recent ACIP committee meetings to effectively perform their duties. And they are entering this committee with opinions not based upon the cumulative scientific evidence that is agreed upon by the bulk majority of the field to make rational, informed decisions. While it is evident that this committee will not take public or scientific opinions into this matter, these are the science-backed recommendations that must be stipulated. While I am advocating today for universal access to all vaccines so that they will be covered by health insurance plans, making them accessible to the public, I will be focusing on COVID vaccine access. So 1, everyone needs to be able to access the COVID vaccines. They need to be universally available for 6 months and up. 2, immunocompromised individuals need to continue to be allowed a COVID vaccine every 2 months. 3, we need the elderly, 65 plus years of age, to receive at least 3 COVID vaccinations a year. And additionally, I will once more advocate for the following measures. 4, we need to update the COVID vaccine frequency to every 3 to 4 months in the healthy population. On average, the active immunity nearly completely wanes within 3 to 4 months after receiving it, leaving you basically unprotected after the time that the active immunity has worn off. You're just left with memory immunity at that point. The natural solution to this is to get a COVID vaccine every 3 to 4 months. We know there is no harm in doing this due to the German man who is vaccinated 217 times. 5, we need to update the COVID vaccine formula every 6 months as opposed to once every year. Due to the unchecked spread of COVID, we are allowing it to mutate and evolve exponentially faster, meaning that prior immunity is waning at ever faster rates as the virus moves sufficiently far away to reinfect individuals. And furthermore, VRBPAC continues to select target COVID variants for vaccination that is lagging farther and farther behind when a leading variant and its immediate subvariants are driving a COVID wave. As COVID is not seasonal, having a summer and winter wave at minimum, we need to utilize the speed of mRNA technologies to update the vaccines at a faster rate to keep COVID in check. This may even be feasible with Novavax protein-based technology. While it will be definitely more difficult for them, it is possible within a 6-month time frame. And 6, on a every 6-month updated vaccine schedule, the COVID vaccine frequency should be set to every 3 months. This will allow individuals the ability to receive an updated vaccine and booster for each vaccine update at the 6-month intervals. 7, allow all immunocompromised individuals to receive multiple vaccine boosters a year as opposed to limiting it to moderately or severely immunocompromised individuals. Any immunocompromising condition should be allowed to get a vaccine every 2 months with doctor approval, as even if you're mildly immunocompromised, you're still immunocompromised. 8, individuals with low BMI that are underweight, so under 18.5, or with high BMI, overweight and obese, greater than or equals to 30, even if immune competent, should be allowed multiple vaccine doses a year. We know that if you have low or high BMI, that your vaccine effectiveness is going to wane much faster than if you have a normal BMI. These are known people that have shortened vaccine efficacy windows, meaning they have a shortened duration of protection. And then most importantly, 9, additional booster doses for pregnant individuals within the 3rd trimester of pregnancy, as newly born infants can't get vaccinated until 6 months. Maternal COVID vaccination is their only protection against severe disease through the passage of COVID vaccine antibodies in utero. And then 10, I didn't write this in my comment, but I just thought about it now. Children need access to these COVID vaccines. They're at the same risk as adults as getting long COVID. They have the highest frequency of exposure events and the most frequently occurrence of getting infected and reinfected. So children also need this to be available to them.